Hi, Dwight Bain here, talking to you about a quarter-life crisis. Now, if you're not familiar with that term, I'm not surprised, because even though it's a very common issue in our culture, not many people talk about it. They talk about the problems. In fact, there was a website called BuzzFeed that listed out some of the most common ways to tell if you're having a quarter-life crisis. You ready? Here we go. Reading right off of their website. You feel paralyzed by indecision. You feel increasingly nostalgic for high school or college days. The idea of making a budget and living off of a budget terrifies you. You constantly compare yourself to friends your age who are doing better than you. But the biggest one, you feel like your 20s are not turning out the way you expected. Now, BuzzFeed went on and talked about different reasons in their way, but let me give you the big, really 7 issues, I believe, that cause a quarter-life crisis. And then, stay tuned, I'm going to share with you some strategies that will help you avoid a quarter-life crisis. But here we go. Number 1 is the culture shock. When you come out of adolescence, with high school, it's a subculture, and you know how to fit into a subculture. You come out of college. College is a different culture, but you know how to adjust. But you hit your middle 20s to age 30, and it's major culture shock, because probably in high school or college, somebody else was paying your bills. Someone else, a guidance counselor, a teacher, a mentor, was really walking you through the process of here's what you do next. But in your middle 20s to late 20s, you have to figure it out by yourself. Another big issue is just simply no money. You're at an entry-level job, and there's no way you can afford how expensive everything is. You go to Chipotle once a week, you try to fill up your gas tank, you're trying to pay for your cell phone, OMG, your car insurance. It's just financial quicksand. And many times parents, once you finish college, what do? They cut you off financially. It's now time to stand on your own 2 feet, young lady. It's time to stand on your own 2 feet. And finances become a major problem. No money sometimes is because of no motivation. No motivation is sometimes because you have no clear mission in life. And then obviously massive free time. You don't have an adequate support system. And the big E, expectations. Your 20s have not turned out the way you want. So what do? Let me give you a quick plan to get you out of a quarter-life crisis and get you moving forward to make your 20s really an exciting time of mapping out the life you want. Number 1, you have to master your time and schedule. Instead of wasting time playing video games or keeping track of whoever's doing what on TMZ, celebrity gossip, really invest time from entertainment into mapping out what's important in your life. Develop relationships, and in particular, your relationship with God, because we're all spiritual beings, and it's important to not go through life alone. Your 20s are quarter-life crisis because you'll probably live in today's world about 100 years, and it's important to be at peace that you're living out your spiritual beliefs and values. Obviously, being able to find a mentor and being able to have people that you trust, and it may be that your mentors are not in person. It may be through books. It may be through virtual relationships like this one, where on YouTube or on different blogs you stay up with and you follow individuals who are able to say, here's some strategies to live life. That's something I believe in strongly, and I was blessed to not go into a quarter-life crisis because I had great mentors, people of faith who really challenged me with one question, and it's the question I'll give you, the question they gave me over 30 years ago. What's your plan? When they said, Dwight, what's your plan? They challenged me to map it out on paper. I hope you'll do the same. And part of that plan is to have positive resources, which we make available for free on our YouTube channel. It's pretty simple. YouTube/Dwight Bain, or go to our blog. Go to lifeworksgroup.org, lifeworksgroup.org. You'll find tremendous resources for me as well as other members of our counseling and coaching team. You're not in this alone. You don't have to have a quarter-life crisis if you have a plan. I hope that the LifeWorks team can help add value to your journey in that process. And thanks for watching.